Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In today's video, talk about what are the top 5 major disadvantages about the Motorola Edge 20 right now. So this is a question which has been requested by a few of my subscribers asking me to make a video on this particular topic regarding the Motorola Edge 20. So let's see friends, what are the major disadvantages which I can actually find out in the Motorola Edge 20 device. So first disadvantage about this phone is about the display. The display, it has got only Gorilla Glass 3 protection. Yes friends, right now in the 2021 we are seeing the Gorilla Glass 5 protection and Gorilla Glass 6 and even the Gorilla Glass Victus protection as well, a lot of other different Gorilla Glass standards, but still this Motorola Edge 20 is using the Gorilla Glass 3 protection only. That's the one thing. And when the brightness is really low, 450 nits of brightness. So for this kind of 30,000 price range, we are seeing the 1300 nits and 1100 nits, maybe 1000 nits of brightness, somewhere around that. But the brightness is also quite low, 450 nits only. That's the one thing for this kind of price range, you definitely see that coming. So in terms of the display, these are the two major disadvantages for the Motorola Edge 20. So now let's move to the another topic, which is about the camera. Yes. So in the camera section, if you notice, the phone can only record at 4K 30 FPS. Yes, there's no 4K 60 FPS. No friends, you cannot record 4K 60. So you can only record at 1080 60 FPS and 1080 30 FPS. But 4K 30 FPS is only present in this Motorola Edge 20. So it may not be a big thing for few of the users, but still that's a kind of drawback I would say, because other phones, few of the phones are actually offering 4K 60 FPS as well. But still this phone cannot do that. As you can see, exactly, that's the one thing. So next, another disadvantage about this phone is about the battery. The battery capacity of this phone is only about 4000 mAh of battery capacity. That's kind of slightly drawback, I would say, 4000 mAh of battery. And we are having the fast charging of 30 watts type C, as you can see. So for 4000 mAh of battery right now in the 2021, I could say kind of close to below average, because average standard was about 4500 mAh was the average standard, and 5000 mAh could be really good, above average. And anything more than that, it's absolutely best. But right now we do have the below average kind of battery capacity. But one thing, maybe I do have some kind of concerns regarding this stock Android experience. Maybe we might get slightly better battery backup, but once we test in the real life, only then we'll be able to know about this battery backup of this Motorola Edge 20. So in case if you buy the phone, then you can definitely wait for my reviews as well about this Motorola Edge 20. And another major drawback about this Motorola Edge 20 is that having the single speaker. Yes, the Motorola Edge 20 has got only single bottom facing speaker. There is no dual speakers, only one speaker is there in the Motorola Edge 20. That's another drawback, because nowadays we got to use to that dual speaker setup, Dolby Atmos, Iris audio, a lot of other features in the dual speakers, but still we're having only single bottom facing speaker in this Motorola Edge 20. That's another drawback in this phone. So next disadvantage is about the fingerprint scanner. So we do have the in-display fingerprint scanner for a few of the smartphones nowadays we are seeing, as you can see, which is very fast and accurate to unlock, and even the physical fingerprint scanner as well. Nothing wrong in the physical button, but still some of the users, they do prefer the in-display fingerprint scanner, few of the users. So that would be a really better in terms of the in-display if they include. And there are other disadvantages as well, because for this kind of 30,000 price range, we can actually get the Snapdragon 870 chipset itself from the Mi11X device, but we are getting Snapdragon 778G processor. And even for less price, we can actually get the Realme X1 Max with a Dimensity 1200, which is quite powerful, than this Snapdragon 778G processor. So the price could have, if the price is kind of close to 27,999, somewhere around that, that could be really big hit for this phone. But the price is slightly close to 30,000. Bringing the confusion in the users whether to buy this phone or to buy the Snapdragon 870 processor. That's a kind of annoying thing about the price. So price is a final disadvantage for this phone. So there's another thing which is about the disadvantage of this phone is not having the 3.5mm jack in this device. So only few of the phones they do have the 3.5mm jack, like Realme phones. They are trying to bring back the 3.5mm jack experience. That's another good advantage for those phones, I would say. So for this kind of price, 30,000, it's kind of overpriced. I do like the few specifications, I would say, definitely, but the price is slightly higher. That's the one, definitely the biggest disadvantage for the Motorola Edge 20, the price. So price is what's stopping a lot of users to buy this phone, and they're really confused. So let's wait for the Realme GT Master Edition, what the price of that phone gonna be. So depending upon that price, we can actually decide what is happening with these mobile phones in this using this chipset, which is a Snapdragon 778G processor. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and I'll see you in the next video, and stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.